Virginia Tech finishes non-league play with 11-2 record. Blacksburg. The Virginia Tech men's basketball team polished off another non-conference foe Thursday. Now it's time to see if the Hokies' winning formula will work in the ACC as well. Virginia Tech wrapped up non-league play with a 76-59 victory over North Carolina A&T at Cassell Coliseum. The Hokies, who led the entire second half Thursday, will carry an 11-2 record into Sunday night's ACC opener at Syracuse. "We're a great offensive team," said Tech guard Ahmed Hill, who scored 14 points. "We can do a lot of great things in this league." The Hokies entered Thursday ranked first nationally in field goal percentage, 54.9%, entering the game, third in three-point field goal percentage, 45.3%, and fourth in scoring offense, 92. "I really like the versatility of the pieces, the tools in our toolbox," Tech coach Buzz Williams said. "The next step is, and do we have the maturity in practice, in scouting, in film to say, we're going to take advantage of this to win this game, and can we execute that?" The Hokies led 38-20 at halftime Thursday. Tech shot 58.6% from the field in the first half against the Aggies' zone defense. "Our offense, the way we run it, and it leads to open shots," Hill said. Williams is concerned about Tech's turnover rate and defensive rebounding as his team enters ACC play, though. The Hokies out-rebounded Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference member North Carolina A&T 39-30 but turned the ball over 12 times. "Sometimes we over-dribble as a team and think too much," Hill said. "Sometimes we just need to kick it ahead and just keep moving the ball in the air." Down 10-9, the Hokies went on a 10-0 run to grab 19-10 lead with 11:24 to go in the first half. They led the rest of the way. The Aggies, 7-8, shot just 24.1% from the field in the first half, 2% from the field in the game, including 40% in the second half. Williams had used a tight rotation of players in the December 16th loss at Kentucky. But 10 Hokies played at least 10 minutes in Thursday's game, with none of them playing more than 26 minutes. "That's why the numbers were not as good in the second half," Williams said. "Probably the last rep we'll have of the variety of guys that can play together." Tech freshman forward P.J. Horne had 10 points in 15 minutes off the bench. "I need the rep of, go, P.J., you're going to get to play extended minutes," Williams said. "It builds his confidence, but it also builds my confidence in him." The Hokies were just 6 of 23 from three-point range, 26.1%, in the game. Hill made 4 of those threes. Post player Kadim Sy, who rejoined the Hokies on Wednesday, watched the game from the bench. Sy, who started for the Hokies as a freshman last season, withdrew from the university in mid-September. Williams said Thursday that Sy left an individual workout abruptly on September 7 and later withdrew from Tech on his own, unbeknownst to anybody in his sphere of influence. Sy enrolled at Tallahassee Community College in late September and began practicing with the basketball team there. But he left his new school in early October and returned to the Tazewell family that had been his host family when he played high school basketball at Oak Hill Academy. Sy returned to Tallahassee Community College a week later but did not rejoin the team there. He finished the fall semester as a non-playing student there. Tech announced Wednesday that Sai is a Hokie again. He will enroll at Tech when the new semester begins in January and will begin practicing with the Hokies at that time. People make mistakes, Williams said Thursday. Mistakes that turn into problems are not. And Dream has not caused any problems. Williams said Sai passed enough credits at Tallahassee Community College to be eligible to play in games for the Hokies during the spring semester. But Williams instead plans to redshirt him this season. He hasn't been here since September 14th, so not only is he not physically able to do it, but he hasn't earned the right to do it, Williams said. Mark Berman covers Virginia Tech men's basketball and many other teams at the university. He also helps cover other colleges, including Radford, VMI, Roanoke, Washington and Lee and Ferrum. Virginia Tech women lose ACC opener to North Carolina State. Blacksburg. The Virginia Tech women's basketball team has never finished the season with a winning ACC record. If Thursday's ACC opener is any indication, the Hokies could have trouble in league play again this year. North Carolina State, which is not even one of the ACC's 4 nationally ranked teams, thrashed the Hokies 68-51 at Castle Coliseum. The Hokies, 11-3-0-1, who scored their fewest points of the season, saw their 6-game winning streak come to an end. "We just have to step it up all around in order to compete in the ACC," said Tech point guard Chainette Hicks, who had 12 points, 4 assists and 3 steals. 2 years ago, Tech went 12-1 in non-league play before going 5-11 in ACC play. Last year, in Coach Kenny Brooks' first year at the helm, Tech went 13-0 in non-league games before going 4-12 in ACC play. But Brooks is not worried that another nosedive could be on the horizon. "That's last year or the year before," Brooks said. "This is a new team. But we do have some kids that have to get used to playing in the ACC. We don't look at it like, oh my gosh, we're in the ACC now. No. It's just that we've got to tidy up some stuff. And we've got to learn how to handle some adversity, and we didn't do that today. They just outplayed us today. But I don't think it really is any indication of what the season is going to be." The Wolfpack, 12-2-1-0, beat Tech for the 3rd straight time and improved to 18-1 in the history of the series. State, which entered the game ranked 7th nationally in rebounding margin, out-rebounded the shorter Hokies 56-31. "They attacked the boards extremely hard," said Tech forward Regan McGarty, who had 17 points and 7 rebounds. "They wanted the ball more, and it clearly showed." Chelsea Nelson, a 6'2" forward, had 18 points and 8 rebounds for State. Akla Mays, a 6'5" center, had 14 points and 11 rebounds. Erica Castle, a 6'2" forward, snared 14 rebounds off the bench. "We knew they were going to be a physical basketball team and we just didn't match it," Brooks said. Tech forward Alexis Jean, who had missed the past 7 games with a torn meniscus, returned to action Thursday. Jean, who averaged 13.3 points and 8.8 rebounds in the first 6 games, had 1 point and 2 rebounds in 13 minutes off the bench Thursday. Brooks expects Tech will be better on the boards once Jean is back to her old self. Tech shot a season-low 29.2% from the field. "They took us out of a lot of things we wanted to do," Brooks said. "They took away certain areas. We still got some open looks, we didn't make them. And we lost some confidence. And then after a while it becomes comical because and you see these kids make those shots every day." The Hokies made a season-low 4 three-pointers and shot a season-low 16.7% from three-point range. "Us being not in rhythm on the offense in general made us not be in rhythm in our shots," McGrady said. Down 13-12 after the first quarter, State led 30-22 at halftime. Mays and Nelson had no baskets in the first quarter but combined for 5 baskets in the second quarter. "We started concentrating on getting the ball inside and recognized that Tekla and Chelsea were being pretty effective," said State coach Wes Moore, whose team won its 6th straight game. Trailing 17-16 with 6:30 left in the second quarter, State went on a 7-0 run to grab a 23-17 lead with 5:17 left in the quarter. The visitors led the rest of the way. Hicks, a junior, scored her 1,000th career point during the game.